the magic wand, Jesus with the children in the background, the snowflake white faith candle. You see how that went lit by itself? That was pretty cool. And there's confirmation. Jesus and the children in the background. Focus on your intended target, your targeted intention, the children, the wand. Focus. Focus. Here's that song again. A Lot More Free by Max McCain. They play it, I think, every hour. And you can tell because of the whistles. I'm a little bit hurt, but a lot more free. Yeah, I think they play it every hour. Okay, we're going to shuffle up these cards. You got the gist of it. Focus on the children. Focus on the mission. I met a white hat yesterday. That was fun. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull a reading here with the Nordic light cards. Okay, bottom of the deck we have transition. Transition, and underneath transition is peace. So if you can transition, you will have peace. And peace seems to be always the goal. Even when we were drinking and using drugs, it just seemed like we always wanted peace. Top of the deck, we've got dream, which I told you I use the word astro and manifestations. I don't really talk about dreaming anymore. This reminds me of Gary Wright, Dream Weaver. Okay, so maybe we'll do something with Dream Weaver later. Maybe a short, put it on my playlist. Okay, underneath dream, we have its time. Okay, so the 4 cards were transition, focus, peace, time, astro. Okay, so it is time. What is it time for? Well, it's time to release the information about the children. It's time for an EBS. It's time for the new systems. We're going to go ahead and shuffle the deck of the Biblical Tarot deck. Now, with the Biblical Tarot deck, I usually have you look up scripture. So if you feel like doing that today, I will be giving you some scriptures to check out. Okay, we're shuffling. We have stopped. Bottom of the deck, we have cards flew on the floor. What flew on the floor? Time and astro. Okay, so astro last night, we were with 2 angels. Your 2 favorite angels were with you, and you were wrapping up a big assignment again. So I guess that's why I'm told to talk about astro and that it's time to reveal this children stuff. Now, for those of you that don't know about the children under the tunnels, you will have a wide awakening. For those of you that know, you know, okay? We have the King of Cups again. I think he was here yesterday. This is Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem. So that's what we have to do. We have to rebuild, okay? Bottom of the deck. It says, for those of you that want to look up scripture, Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 17. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be in disgrace. Now, you know we had that on the last time we did the biblical, because I always talk about we have to rebuild all of this secret government stuff that we're unveiling. And that's a 14 card reduced to a 5, which is change. Then underneath that, we have the wheel within a wheel. The cycles of life. It's just time. Again, Astro says it's time. Those were the 2 cards that fell on the floor. And underneath that is the lovers, Adam and Eve. So it's time. And yesterday's video, if you didn't watch it, it's time. It's time for the twins to get together, the mission partners to get together, whoever your partner is going to be for this end finale. It is time. It's time to rebuild. King of Cups, Nehemiah, the wheel within the wheel, the cycles of life. All these cycles are closing. If you read the Cosmic Origin or listened to Ishmael, you'll hear about how we're closing all these cycles. Then we have the Lovers card, and underneath the Lovers is the 3 of Swords, which is the 3 of Candles, which is your heart breaks over. This is the call of Abram, all right? The call of Abram. And 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords. I said 3 of Cups because 3 of Cups is a celebration. It's time to celebrate. This is the 3 of Swords, 3 of Candles. And if you look up scripture, it's Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. The Lord said to Abram, go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. So once again, it's saying to go. To go. It doesn't say sit around. It says go. Nehemiah said to rebuild. The Lovers is 2 people together. Okay? Then the top of the deck, we have the soul, the 0 card, the creation of the living being, which is, this is the most powerful card I can pull from the deck. So what are these cards telling you? Everything that was said in the Nordic deck. It's time. Okay? The soul card, the 0 card, creation of the living being. This is your soul's purpose. Okay, and then underneath that, we have the 9 of Feathers, which is the 9 of Swords. So what did I just say this other one was? Let's just look here just a second. We had the 3 of Candles, which is actually the 3 of Wands. 3 of Candles. And then we have the 9 of Feathers. Okay, so I'm hearing 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and 3 of Swords. And I'm also hearing the anxieties over too. So this card here is the 9 of Feathers, and it's saying, see how he looks? That's over. And just look at the cross in the background. And isn't that funny that today would be the pagan holiday of Easter? So the pain is over. He is risen. Okay, we've got Matthew chapter 26, verse 75. Peter denies Jesus. Okay, so then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken. Before the rooster crows, you will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. Okay, so that's just telling me again, like yesterday, that your karmic assignments are done. Now these people are weeping. Okay, now is the time to finish your world mission. Now is the time to concentrate on your world mission, your soul's mission. With who? Adam and Eve, with the Lovers card, right? Okay, everything yesterday's energy said, if you did not watch yesterday's video, please watch it, because this is just one big confirmation. That's all it is. Everything's repeating itself. Okay? Peter's pretty depressed that he did what he did. Okay? Again, these are all stories. You don't have to believe the Bible. It doesn't matter. It's still the energy. The energy is we definitely have a mission to complete. Our soulmates on the way. It's time. We worked with the angels last night in Astro and closed out the energy from yesterday. It's just repeating itself today because there's no time in the energy. Okay? I want to say hi to James, Rana, and I think it's Stephanie. I can hardly see the chat, but I want to say hi. I don't usually read the chat, but I see it out of the corner of my eye. The purples are catching my eye. Purple is higher spirituality. Okay, we're going to go back to the Nordic deck and we're going to finish this up. It's 11:01 on the clock. We have the faith candle, the faith feathers from Holy. We have the magic wand. And we're burning some beautiful incense. I'm just not up and at 'em yet, as in with teeth brushed, makeup on. I'm just kind of lounging around. Today is Easter. I don't celebrate the pagan holiday, but as I shown you with that card, it's a day of happy karmic assignment closure. Okay, so we're closed out a cycle. We're all done now with worrying about other people and their depression and where they're at on their level. We have to focus on self. Success. It was a success. See, that's what I'm saying. It was a success last night. Our manifestations now for the future. Remember I said I don't like the word dream. I like the word astro and manifestations of astro and celebration. So it's just backing up everything I just said in the biblical reading where we're celebrating now. You're either celebrating or you're in anxiety, okay, depending on which part of the stick you're on, right? But if you're watching this video, you have success in your manifestations and you're celebrating. Now, you may not be seeing it at the moment. Remember, it's the energy of celebration. Top of the deck is you are protected. We were with two angels last night closing it. You had one on the left and one on the right, and everybody completed what they were working on last night. There's going to be a lot of gossip going around because why? Because when the EBS comes or the truth comes out or whatever's going to happen with the children, there's going to be a lot of talk going on. And you know there already has been, and the truth ain't even out yet, right? And romance is in reverse because it's not here yet. But there is romance in the future. It's just upside down because you haven't connected yet. So again, in yesterday's video, if you're somebody going towards somebody, then you need to move. If you are not somebody that's going anywhere, but you're kind of hanging out and waiting, then it's time. It's time. And if you have to go back in and rewrite your soul contract again because you have a super fuckwit, well, then that's just the way it is, and be happy because you don't want a super fuckwit. You want comfort. You want somebody that's going to be equal, give and take. Somebody you can sit and have that meal with. Not have arguments with, okay? You want equal give and take, and there's news coming, okay? So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it because there's the feathers, the hearts in the middle Romance was the only card in reverse because it's not here yet, but the Lovers did show up. And if the Lovers showed up, and here's all the white feathers, right? If the Lovers showed up, that means they're on their way. And what a great thing this is going to be. So make sure to write in the comments too if you got your final here manifestation. It's not final because we have a big job to do yet, but we did close out a big karmic cycle in Astro. And I like to report on Astro because a lot of you don't remember. Okay, there's confirmation to move on. Peace, you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.